I'm finally going to pick up my DD214. So I try to go, today's Thursday, I try to go on Tuesday, gave them all the paperwork that they needed. I came completely prepared. And then they were like, okay, go have a seat. We'll call you when we're ready. I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm sitting there for like 15, 20 minutes, and this little Lance Corporal comes up to me, and he's like, he looked all nervous. He's like, Sergeant? And I was like, what's up, dude? And then I went up there, and then he was like, we can't process you until Thursday. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, why? And then he said, it's the way that your PTAD days are set up. I'm not going to go into explaining that. But basically, long story short, I couldn't get out on Tuesday. So I had to come out on Thursday. Today's Thursday. So now I'm going to go get my DD214. Now I'm no longer going to be in the Marine Corps. Now I can bawl my eyes out as I drive off base. I already had breakfast. So now I'm just going to, hold on, it's kind of loud. Let me close this so I can talk real quick. Laundry's going on. I already had breakfast. Now I'm just going to take Pumpkin on a walk real quick, grab my energy drink, go get my DD214, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy feeling. I've gave the last 6 years of my life to the Marine Corps. I spent majority of my 20s in the Marine Corps, man. It's fucking insane to finally say that I'm going to get out, but I am ready for it. I am ready. I'm going to school full time. I am working on ACE performance. So I don't think that I have so much of an identity issue, which is what a lot of Marines, and I'm assuming a lot of, because I can only speak for Marines because I'm, obviously Marine, but I think that a lot of military members, service members that get out, become veterans, they have like that identity issue. So then they start, going down paths that aren't really beneficial to them, and I'm confident that I'm not going to go down a similar path. Just because I've already established an identity, I'm very, very goal orientated. If I don't have something working to work towards, like I'm fucking like depressed. Like I start losing my mind. Like I start getting anxiety. I was just like, oh fuck, I need to do something. So I'm putting all my time and energy right now into school and ACE performance. So I think that my identity is definitely defined, and that's what I'm gonna fucking attack. And let's see how it goes, man. Check out the EAS Fit. Already have a bunch of dog hair all over my sweater because Pumpkin sheds a lot. She is everywhere. I just pulled up to the building. About to go get my DD214, man. Let's fucking make it happen. Let's get the fuck out. Brought my book with me just in case I'm waiting for a long time again. Just got my DD214. I am officially a free man. So of course there was just one more little dilemma that I needed to go through before picking up my DD214. The big green weenie just had to get one last thrust before it let me leave. What happened was I got to IPAC to pick up my DD214, and they saw that I had some leave days or something like that, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm on leave. And they're like, well, you can't get out until you check back in to leave. Check back in from leave. So I was like, motherfucker. So I started driving back to my unit because he told me I need to go to S1, which is just an office there that you go to for certain things. And I pulled up. Well, I was driving there, and then I was like, oh shit, I have somebody's number that works there. So I called this other sergeant. I was like, hey bro, this is the situation. And he looked at my stuff. He's like, dude, you never even got checked out. Like my leave got approved, but so your leave will get approved, and then somebody has to check you out on leave as well. And my leave got approved, but nobody ever checked me out for leave. So those leave days never applied. Like I never went on leave. So what we did was we just deleted it. So, hey, fuck it, delete it. And then I drove all the way back to fucking IPAC and then told them that what's up. And they're like, okay, cool, perfect. We'll just add those leave days to your other number, to this other number that was there. And I'm basically like selling them back, so I'll get paid for those days. And that's what happened. And then it was so anticlimactic, not gonna lie. Like I sat down and, you know, confirmed. I was like, yep, that's my name, that's my information. Did an electronic signature, and then right after that, he was like, all right, come with me. And I was like, okay, stood up, walked over to the printer, it printed out, and he's like, all right, here you go, here's your DD214, you're good. And I was like, like, that's it. Like, I don't know what to expect. Like, you know, some of you are probably thinking like, well, what do you expect them to hand it to you on a fucking, you know, nice ass pillow or something? But I ended up asking the kid, dude's a little PFC. If you don't know what that is, it's just he's new. He's been in the Marine Corps for less than a year. I'm over here 6 years. And I was like, I asked him, I looked at him, I was like, am I a free man? He said, yeah, man, you're good. And I was like, awesome, thanks. Fucking put my hat on indoors, because you're not allowed to do that as a Marine. You don't put hats on indoors. Put my fucking hat on. And then I saw somebody that overheard the conversation. He kind of like smiled. He was like smiling and like nodding his head as he was like looking down at the desk he was sitting at. And then fucking walked out of there, man. And then I immediately tried to call my mom, but she didn't answer. So then I called my dad. He answered. We talked a little bit. And I realized that when I started telling him, like started trying to speak about it, I started like kind of getting choked up. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, I actually have this. I'm actually out. Started like, I was trying to hold back my tears just because it's such an insane thing, man. Like the last 6 years, man, in the Marine Corps, I spent most of my 20s in the Marine Corps, and now I'm done with it. I'm out. And it just felt really emotional for me to actually say it out loud. Like walking out of the building, I kind of felt like this crazy, like, I don't know, energy come into my body, and it was just like excitement and maybe a little bit of adrenaline. I'm not sure how to really explain it. And then once I got on the phone with my dad and started talking to him about it, that's when I was like, oh fuck, I need to hold back these tears. I was trying to play it off. I was like, I stopped talking. I was just like, and then I was like, hey, can you hear me? And then he was like, oh yeah, I got you. I can hear you perfectly. I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, you know, kind of just pretending like I was losing connection or something. But yeah, I ended up talking with him. And then now I'm picking up my brother. We're gonna just hang out for the weekend. He's basically coming to watch his, you know, pumpkin, so that my wife and I can go to an Airbnb for Valentine's Day. But yeah, that's it, man. Very anticlimactic, but still extremely emotional. If you stayed this long throughout the video, I appreciate you watching. This is me picking up my DD214. I'm no longer in the Marine Corps.